Good afternoon, I'm Sergeant Thomas. Today I'll be giving you a class on how to orient a map to the ground by using map terrain association. The risk assessment is low. Be mindful of any tripping hazards, red ants, heat and humidity, and make sure to leave the wildlife alone. How we mitigate this is to stay hydrated. We don't need any heat casts, like I said before. Watch out for any ant piles. So as you walk through the terrain, watch your step. Same goes for any tripping hazards. Be mindful of anything on the ground that could be a hazard or hurt anybody. All right, so watch while I give this brief demonstration. All right, so what I just did a clover leaf. Actually, I identified terrain features, then did a clover leaf, double checked the features and terrain associated. So at this time, private shielders, you'll come with me and I'll give you a demonstration. So right now what we're doing is we're looking at our surroundings in each direction. So right now we're looking over to see how we're gonna associate those trees and that hill over there to where we're at on the map.
Okay. So we're right there?
So we're right here.
Okay.
And also there, you see that creek bed over there?
Yeah.
The creek bed is right here.
Okay.
So now we're going back to our clover leaf starting position. And then we go the next direction.
Okay.
And like I stated before, right now we're doing the same thing. Okay. So from this position here,
okay,
we're here now. This is the starting position, but we know that hill is up there. So using association, we know that this hill here on the map is that hill up there.
Okay.
Coming back to our start of the clover leaf.
Okay.
Then we go the next direction.
Sweet.
If you look at the map from the starting position, then you know that hill right there is right here on the map.
Okay.
So at this time, I'll give you some time to practice. Here's your handout.
Sweet. Thank you.
And if you need it.
Okay. Can you hold this for me, Sergeant? Sweet. Alright, so now that I'm here, I'm gonna start my clover leaf. Get back to my current position on my clover leaf. So this one. So I know that this hill is behind me. From here. That hill's right there. And I know that this hill right here is behind me, and this hill's here. Okay, now I can clover leaf this way. So I know that there's a hill here, and a creek bed that runs this way, and then the one that I'm on, which is going this way, just like so on the map. I'm here, double check. Sweet, so I know creek bed, here and here, hill there, okay. Okay, so I think I know where I'm at.
Okay.
So I know that I'm on this creek bed here.
Mm-hmm.
I know that my troops and office areas is here, but I know that this hill's here, even though I can't see that, but it shows here on the map. I know that there's a hill behind me, which is right here on the map, as identified by the contour line, which is here. I know that this way, there's another creek bed that I'm on, and then it leads down here, and then there's an adjacent creek bed that goes here, and a hill there, as it shows on the map. So now that I know where this hill's at, I can now officially move around my map and understand that my hill's here, hill here, creek bed here, creek bed here. I now know that north is this way, west is this way, east is this way, and south is this way based off the oriented compass on my map. So now I know I am generally and roughly within this area right here. And when I did that, identify terrain features, check, knowing the two hills is here. I clover leaf like you specified. I double check terrain features, and then I terrain associated using my map and orienting my map based off my terrain features.
Correct.
Sweet.
At this time, do you need any more study time? Do you need to practice anymore, or think you're ready for the test?
I'm good to go ahead and test out, Sergeant.
Okay.
Alright, Sergeant. If I can use your rubric, I'm gonna write down these. So ID, terrain features, clover leaf, double check.
So remember, while you're writing down the performance steps, remember to identify terrain features, clover leaf the area, double check the terrain, and terrain associated.
Roger, Sergeant. Okay, Sergeant, I'm ready to test out.
All right.
Okay, so now I'm gonna mark my clover leaf, front position. Okay, so I'm gonna start clover leafing this way, Sergeant. Contour line for a hill here, creek bed right behind me, office area here. Double check this way. Here, here. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my front point. Okay, I'm gonna clear relief this way. Okay, I got a heel here. Heels there. Creek bed. Okay. Gonna go back this way. I'm in front position. Over this way. Okay, so creek bed there, and up here, creek bed here, and up there. Okay, I got my heel. So here, like that. Like that, okay. Okay, so I think I know where I'm at. So, based off my terrain, I got my ID. So I ID my terrain feature, so I know there's a hill in front of me. I understand that this is a dry creek bed. I know there's a creek bed adjacent to it, like it shows here on the map. I know there's a hill. Based off that contour line, that makes it correct because there's a hill there and a hill there, so I know between those two hills is somewhere around that. And then using this creek bed and that creek bed, I realized, okay, there's a creek bed here, there's one here closer to this hill, so that would make this creek bed, this one on the map, this creek bed, this one on the map. Based off the two hills, I can identify, okay, this creek bed is near this hill, that creek bed is near that hill. Same thing on the map. I know that my office area and troop is over here. So there's that. Now I know, okay, I have this hilltop here on this contour line, this creek bed that I'm standing on, this creek bed, which is right behind me, this hill, which is right behind me, that hill, which is right in front of me. So start based off my based off of this, I understand and realize that I am right here. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Sweet. Would you please pass or fail me, Sergeant? CHILDERS, Mark.
I got you. All right. Good job, Private Childers.
Thank you.
So that concludes our class. So today we went over how to orient the map to the ground by Map Terrain Association. The overall risk assessment was low.
I got a question for you, Sergeant.
So
So, when you show me on the map When we went over the map, so since I know that my office area is here, correct, and then this hill's here. Now, if I needed to get to this office area, when I have my compass, I could shoot a grid to this hill, correct, and then know that, okay, this hill is the one pointing to this office. I can get on top of this hill even more, and then continue to use the same method we just used, correct?
That's
to
correct.
Figure out to get to my office. Okay.
That's correct.
Okay.
All right. So back to my brief. Any sustains or improves? Give me 3 sustains.
He was very vocal, Sergeant. He showed good land app techniques as far as the cloverleaf. You showed me in detail on how to figure out where I'm at based on the map using terrain features, because you allowed me to know, okay, there's a hill here, here, here. Then you said there's a creek bed here, and then you also said there's a creek bed there. So when I used the map, I could see with the blue that those are 2 creek beds. So I know that I'm standing on a creek bed. There's one here, 2 hills. So he was very vocal on showing me terrain features. He was good on using the cloverleaf method, and he showed me what to watch out for as far as wildlife, ants. I didn't get bit up. So I would say he used good techniques. He was very vocal, and he was very, you taught me well.
All right. Any improves? 3. At least 3 improves.
3 improved. Let's see. Improves would be, let's see, we could use some different maps.
Okay.
Maybe just to double check, we could use a compass too.
All
So
right.
we could use a compass.
So next time we conduct this training and use a compass.
Just use a compass, even though when you orient a map, you know, you like you say, you don't really have to use your compass. You just can use terrain features to kind of get a rough direction. And then if you use the compass, you know, you can, okay, shoot an azimuth here and here. Then we can start using intersection and resection to help better terrain associate us. And make it not so hot, Sergeant. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, we'll work on that. So that's about it. Went over the task and conditions. Went over the risk assessment. So that concludes my class. If you have any further questions, feel free to ask me. The nearest exit is that way up the hill. Staff Sergeant Lifford. I've conducted my training in showing soldiers how to orient a map to the ground by using terrain map association.